Hi, friends. Welcome to the second day workshop on the art of mindful appreciation. Friends, I believe that you have seen day one video and you have listened to the activity audio also, and you are practicing that. So, let's get into the day two concept. Today's title is on the important concepts for mindfulness and gratitude. The meaning of mindfulness is very simple. It is the ability of an individual to be fully aware and present where we are. So, if suppose if we are listening to this particular video, we keep our attention and focus on this video, listen whatever it is being communicated, and understand them. We will not involve in any past thoughts, or we will not worry about any future events or outcomes. So we are fully present in this particular moment. This is one of the finest moment. I would like to quote one dialogue which I always prefer and I always cherish. It is from the movie Kung Fu Panda. There, the master Shifu would have said to his disciple, saying that, yesterday is history, tomorrow is mystery, today is a gift. That is why it is called as present. So this present moment is actually a gift. It will not come back again. So cherish each and every moment. So we apply more conscious mind in doing activities, thinking, behaving, etc., etc. Fine. What is this all funda about it? Conscious, subconscious, etc. Let's go deeper into it to have a better understanding. That then only we can shape our life. We can go better. We can do better. Okay. So 95% of our thoughts and behaviors are already programmed in our subconscious mind. So how this subconscious mind works? It takes the information from the conscious mind. When we are born, the subconscious mind is open. Whatever the conscious mind receives, it collects and it stores, and it will reflect whenever it is needed. So until the age of 7, 8 or 9, even until the age of 10 years, old boy or girl, the subconscious mind is open. So they will be in a kind of very good and high frequency or a better frequency called alpha or theta level. Whereas once the information gets overloaded, it gets registered in the subconscious mind and it is getting reflected. Slowly, we move into beta level, which is like now in an adult level. So that is where all the sorrows, worries, etc. will come into in picture. So the subconscious mind gets the information from the conscious mind and it stores. So in order to manage, or in order to change the subconscious mind, it is quite important to pay attention to our conscious mind. Mean to say, what we are seeing, what we are thinking, what we are doing. If we are repeatedly seeing something which is trying to pull our life down, or it is not able to support our life for the development, we should stop that consciously. For example, like how many hours in a day are we wasting time browsing through social network unwantedly for just for entertainment purpose, seeing television serials or talking to people for not a productive thing. So I'm not saying like relationship is important. No, there is a time where we have to pay attention, support people, etc. That is fine. But how many hours are we spending, or how many hours are we wasting our energy in unwanted things, not productive things which will help our life to do better? So we have to be more conscious about this particular thing. So this is where I wanted to introduce a concept called RAS, Reticular Activating System. This is one of the important part in our brainstem. It is located in brainstem and it gets projected to the hypothalamus. Okay. So what is this RAS, the Reticular Activating System? I would say it is a bridge between the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. Whatever the conscious mind sees things and believes, it goes into the subconscious mind. So our motto or our objective is to see things which we want in our life, which we want to achieve, and believe that we can achieve, move through the RAS filter, and it goes into the subconscious mind. Once you put that into a subconscious mind, it will automatically do its duty. So no worry about it. So when we wanted to achieve something, we have to keep on work on that particular thing, see that particular thing, keep on read, collect materials, talk to friends, talk to people, connect with business people, whoever it is who has achieved that particular task, and enrich our knowledge, enrich our capability. So when we do this consciously in the present moment with more full hearted, and it will pass through this RAS filter. Once it reaches the subconscious mind, friends, I will say you can achieve wonders, anything you want in your life. So this is the main concept. So if we start seeing negative things, we will keep on program our life only negatively. If we start seeing a lot of positive things, we will program our life in a positive manner, and it will go for a development. That is why I introduced a concept on gratitude. Why? When you are grateful, when you are thankful, when you are believe that we have given in this life is a gift, so you are thanking everything, you are being grateful to everything, you are appreciating everything, so you see lot of good things. So when we are grateful, you are appreciating, you cannot deny the fact, or you cannot be worrisome. Either you have to be happy or sorrow at that point in time. You cannot do both. Correct? So either you will be happy or you will be sorrow. So choose wisely. Choose very wisely what you want to do in that particular moment. Keep your full heart, mind, and soul into that. And when you do that consciously, definitely it will go pass through the RAS system, gets into your subconscious mind. Once it reaches subconscious mind, friends, I will say you can achieve anything in your life. So you have to consciously understand, believe that you will achieve that particular task. It can be anything for that matter. Job, it can be a high paid salary, starting a new business, constructing a new home, winning in a project, winning in a sports thing, or anything, better relationship, health, whatever it is. Okay, Robin Sharma once said that the things are created twice, once in the mind and then in the reality. First thing, it gets created in the mind. Friends, it is the subconscious mind. In order to register through the subconscious mind, we need to be conscious mind. You should use your conscious mind, accept the reality. Our conscious mind tries to while away things. For example, see, I'm now earning, assume like I'm now earning 25,000 rupees. I want to earn 50,000 rupees. If I earn 50,000 rupees, my life goal will be achieved in the medium term. Then I have my next goal, that is a different story, but this medium goal can be achieved. My conscious mind knows if I can earn 50,000, my goal can be achieved. But immediately it will also say that, are you able to achieve this 50,000? You don't have that much knowledge, yeah, or you don't have that opportunity. Lockdown is there, this is there, that is there. It tries to put all negative things into my mind. My mind will get corrupted. Then I will accept, okay, yeah, fine, I have to go only with 25,000. No. Accept that I can earn 50,000 at whatever may be the circumstances is. When I firmly believe, we can achieve. Okay, so this is the main concept. Understand that your mind can be easily programmed. You have to firmly believe the concept that the goals can be achieved and pass through the RAS. So first step is being grateful, thankful to each and everything. If you can able to contribute to something small, if you can able to put some biscuits or keep foods for some pet animals, cats, dogs, fine, well and good. Or if you can water some plants, well and good. Thanking every time, if you could say thanks, is a good thing. Probably yesterday I gave a small thing. When you inhale, you can inhale with a sense of you have achieved the goal, and when you exhale, you say thank you, gratitude. All these things will help us to achieve our goal. I hope you like this video. Please provide your thoughts and comments, and I will share the second day activity in a separate audio. Thank you, friends. Bye.